So if you're trying to grow a business online, then you probably heard that you need a good brand. But how do you create one that doesn't cost $1 million? And how do you do it in a way that can really propel your business forward? Well, in this video, we're going to walk you through how to create a brand style guide from start to finish, like from, hey, I'm searching on Pinterest to, hey, I have a style guide. Okay. This is going to get some time back for you because once you decide on your colors and your feel and your theme, then you can put more energy towards other things. It's also going to make you more money because you are showing up like an actual brand. Like, can you imagine if Nike didn't have a logo or Nike didn't have a feel about them? Yeah, it might not be as effective. So think about any of the brands that you follow online, and they probably have a very clear aesthetic and a very clear tone to their brand. And that's what we're talking about. So, my name is Michelle Gifford. I'm glad that you're here at the Business Mom School, where we help business moms grow and scale profitable businesses. And if you want to sign up for my Business Mom School, it is absolutely free. You just need to click the link below or text BMS to 951 309 7885 and get on my text list. I send out fun stuff. So we know why we need a brand style guide. When a lot of people talk about getting your visual branding down, they just like, you just need the colors and all the things. But I'm talking about actually creating a document that has your brand style guide in it, because this is so powerful because it allows you to hire an assistant and give them your brand style guide. It allows you to hire a marketing agency like me, and you can just give your style guide over to them. It allows you to create graphics faster, like on Pinterest or on your blog or on Instagram. And you're able to do a lot more because you've made this very, very conscious decision at the beginning of what things look like, the feel, the colors, the fonts, and all of the things. And so that's why this is so important to have it in one document, because it's going to really save you time, make you more money. All right. That is why. So, what is included in your brand style guide? First of all, I start everything with brand messaging. Okay. Brand messaging is where it's at. So, brand messaging is, who's your person? What problem do they have? What product do you have that solves that problem? What is the promise of transformation? And what is your personal authority? What are your experiences, expertise, things that make you uniquely qualified to serve your audience? Okay. So, that's where we start. And then we go into the visual brand. Now, a visual brand has logo, fonts, and colors, and then design elements and mood board, and then any other templates or graphics that you need that you're going to use on a regular basis. So those are the things. I'm going to flip the screen on in just a second so I can walk you through how we do this and how you can do it for yourself. Or if you want some help, I have some designer brand guide templates that comes with all of your branding ready to go. Or if you really want that custom look, then my marketing agency will do it for you from start to finish and really will uplevel your brand. So let's turn the screen around. The first step you're going to take when creating your brand and finding your colors and all your logos is you're going to come to Pinterest and you're going to make a Pinterest board. Now, we do this whether you're doing this by yourself or you're hiring us to do it. This is what I would recommend doing. And so you can go to brand colors, okay? And you're going to go through and you're going to, without thinking a ton, I want you to go through and pin to one board all of these brand colors that stand out to you that feel like your brand. Okay. So you can go through those and you do it with brand colors. You can also search, let's see, color palettes. That's a good search. It'll come up with a bunch of different colors. So you can go through here and see which things work for you. When you do color palettes, if you see an image that really feels like you, like maybe this right here feels like your business, then pin that as well. Because we don't just need colors. It's good to have like a feeling behind your brand as well. So first you're going to pin colors, and then you can go to font pairings, because you need at least two fonts that you use on a regular basis. And with these fonts, you want to make sure that they are easy to read and also will stand out a little bit and be professional. So you can come along here and you're going to pin all of the ones to your board that feel good and even kind of look like you. The other thing you're going to do is look up logos. So you're going to go through and see which logos really talk to you, which ones speak to you, and you're going to pin those. So I had one client who really liked the desert, and that was a lot of what her branding was around. And so we just would search for desert and see if there's any pictures that feel like her brand, right? Okay, so I wanted to give you an example of one of our clients and what her Pinterest board looked like. So you'll notice that after she pinned a bunch of the things she likes, you can tell that she has a feeling, right? I mean, none of these colors are like, they all kind of are in the same vein. Yes, they're all different, but they help you get a sense for the type of brand that you like. And what I'd also do is after I pin a bunch without thinking a lot about it, I would go and see, are there any outliers or are there anything in here that really stand out that are really not representative of what I want my brand to look like? Because, you can like something and it not match for your brand. And so I would go through that. So this is what I would be looking for or looking to create when pinning. So I have colors, I have fonts, I have different logos that I like, and just kind of a general feel. So once I have that, then I will go to Canva. And this is if I were doing it myself. So let's say I like this picture. The cool thing about this is it already has the colors and the color hex code down at the bottom. So if I go to Canva, I've actually created this brand guide for you that you can use. This is just a template. And this is just basic. If you were my client, I'd give you actually something bigger and more. But this is good to start. So let's say I like these colors. Okay. So I'm going to come over to my Canva document and I'm going to add them. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to just copy these. Now you probably can't copy these, right? But you can just write them down and then come over to here and you will click on this first color, click on it, and then see this plus sign right here. Now you're going to write in that color code. And then suddenly it's that color. And you're going to do that for each of the colors. All right, then we're going to come over and we're going to look for the fonts that we want. And you can, like, let's say we like these. Okay, so usually what happens with these fonts, this is actually what the font is called, Jacqueline, and this one is John Bulgari. So we can come over to Canva and see if we actually have those fonts. So click on it and so these fonts that I just picked are not actual ones that are over here on Canva, and you can buy fonts and then bring them into Canva, but let's just choose a couple fonts here from Canva. Let's say I want this one to be more sugar thin, then that has that. So I'm going to do more sugar thin because that's the name of it. And then let's say I like that one to be the same. So then let's go to logos. So if you come down here, maybe you already have a logo or you want to hurry and create one. You can go to Canva and create a logo. They have a bunch of different templates. Okay, let's say I love this, but I want to change the letters and it's business, mom, school. Kind of works. Okay, now I have a custom logo just like that. And we can share it. We'll just download it. Okay, now we're going to upload it over here. And then we can just drag it over here. Okay. So then you can create your main logo, you have your colors, you have your fonts, and then you can even look in Canva at the photos. They have a lot of free stock images that you can use, and you're going to find images that represent your brand, or you can come over to your Pinterest account. And if there are pictures that you're like, that feels like me, maybe it's this, because you're only going to be using this. You won't be like publishing this anywhere. So you can like screenshot your pictures and you can put them in your board down here. And then the next thing I would do is I write down your brand messaging. I went through those 5 Ps, but just writing this out makes it so that you can send this to someone, right? You could send this to a designer, you could send this to a VA, and they could understand what your brand and your business is all about. Just like that, you have your own brand style guide. If you want something a little less DIY and you want it already done for you, we have some brand packages over here that have this already done. So we have the colors and the fonts and the logos here it's editable. So like you could actually put your name in here. And then we have your Instagram graphics all ready to go so that your brand and business can be, very, very stand out online. You have your social media icons and your color palettes and your highlight icons, the things on Instagram. So if you're ready for this, then we have these. These are ready to go. And if you use YouTube at checkout, you'll get $50 off. And this is really great for you if you don't have a huge budget to hire an agency to do a whole custom one, but you also don't have the time and you don't want to have the hassle. You want to feel confident that all the colors and everything looks good. This is a really great option because you can buy this and download it and be ready to go. So now you know how to do that. I wanted to show you what we do. Like, how do you take this from being just a vision here on Pinterest to your website? How does that look and translate over to Instagram? So let's look at this client's website. So we found her colors. We created a custom logo here and created her custom website. So it looks very, very professional. She's ready to go. She's ready to take some clients, right? And then let's look at how it translated to her Instagram account. So you'll notice that her colors and the feeling from these last 9 squares are different than the colors and the feelings of this, where it was just a little bit haphazard. But this is now her new branding. So having your brand colors, you can see them right here, really makes a big difference. And having that brand design so that you can have this beautiful website look polished and professional and ready for people to buy from you. So that's how you build your brand style guide. I want you to actually have this. I want you to have this style guide because it's going to make a big difference in your business and how you show up and how you can help others show up for your business. If you need help with this, again, remember, you can hire us. I have a marketing agency and we will do all of this for you. We do your brand messaging. We will help figure that out. Sometimes it's just really hard to do for yourself. We then get your visual brand. Then the next step is we create that website for you and we will build out your email list, email opt-in, and first email sales sequence, and then help you build a strategy around you. All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining the Business Mom School, and we'll see you next time.